And I called in educated somebody, and I called you. I sent a note of apology. Did you read it? Well, that's what it's very important that other people didn't apologize. Did you accept Trisha's apology? Okay, it's a sincere man. I was out the house in a meeting. Then on the second note, so hold on, I called and made sure that the assignment. Did you call it during the program? I said, did you call it? That's what I did. I sent a note to you. Hello, sir. I was not, you know where I was. Not with you. Not with you. They asked for you.
Hello. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Thanks. Let's go, studio. I saw my land in the morning, and oh, but she was fair. The hills flamed upwards, scorning death and failure here. I saw through the mists of the morning a wave like a sea set free, faith to the dawn returning, dark tide, bright unity. I saw my friends in the morning. They called from an equal gate. Build now whilst time is burning. Forward before it's late. The old gods awake. Past and future break. On as the voices roll. Move as a single whole. Forward, 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 forward. O country, to your goal.
You cannot very good for spoil brat. Well, Monique will take the call,
Okay. And then,
and then Carol.
okay.
And Monique wants to go early anyway.
Sure.
And then I gave you Jewel, then I'm going to want to.
Okay. Okay. Any time for these? Monique, okay.
And then Carrie can call right after that. She's flexible. Carol
After?
Advance is flexible.
Okay.
And then we call him about 4.
4 p.m.
What else you want?
Monique is.
I'm gonna call Monique and tell her you're gonna call her now.
Okay.
So listen, Eddie says tomorrow is fine at the park. I'm not gonna be able to go.
Okay.
I spoke with Eddie. There's a pavilion. The
Okay.
corporate pavilion is huge.
Okay.
So you can set up in there.
Okay.
It says the Wi-Fi there is weak, and don't know if you'll be able to transmit through that without using the Wi-Fi.
Well, we'll
you have
see.
an alternate arrangement? Okay.
Regular phone call.
Okay, so and see, you made a pitch that you're going to be there at the park in the morning.
Okay.
So you have several people to interview tomorrow.
So he'll be starting at 7 then? Is that it?
No, they start at 8.
Okay, 8. Okay.
But it don't matter what time you get it, they're there for about 2 hours.
Okay.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's the menu mark. You want the address or you have it?
I need it. Yeah, please. Thanks. Let's go, studio. It's the International Decade of Healthy Aging, the International Decade of Ecosystem Restoration, the International Decade of Ocean Science for Sustainable Development, the Decade of Action for Road Safety, and the UN International Decade of Indigenous Languages. It's the 21st day of the fourth month of 2023, the International Year of Millets, cereals grown in warm countries and regions with poor soils, bearing a large crop of small seeds which are chiefly used to make flour. 2023 is also the International Year of Dialogue as a guarantee of peace. And it all began Wednesday, the 22nd of March, 2023, and ended yesterday, the 20th of April, 2023. It's the end of the holy month of Ramadan, and Muslims around the world are observing Eid al-Fitr. The month of April is being observed as World Autism Awareness Month. It's Arab American Heritage Month and National Child Abuse Prevention Month in America. Meanwhile, in Jamaica, April is Cervical or Cervical Cancer Awareness Month, Farmers Month, and Financial Literacy Month. Last year, this time, we were in the middle of Medical Laboratory Professionals Week, Caribbean Restaurant Week in the Greater Philadelphia area, and Administrative Professionals Week here in Jamaica, which starts on Sunday. Administrative Professionals Day will be observed Wednesday, the 26th of April, 2023. Independence hero Tiradentes is being remembered in Brazil. It's John Muir Day in the USA, Kartini Day in Indonesia, Kindergarten Day in Germany, National Tree Planting Day in Kenya. The anniversary of the Queen's birthday is being commemorated in the Falkland Islands and ultimately the United Kingdom. And it's San Jacinto Day in Texas in the United States. It's World Creativity and Innovation Day. Hoy es viernes, el 21 de abril 2023. Y les saludamos en cualquier parte del mundo que nos están escuchando en este momento. Estamos muy agradecidos por el don de la vida y el privilegio de servirles en otra edición de su programa Both Sides of the Story, ambos lados de la historia. Nunca vamos a tomar su audiencia por sentado porque sabemos que ustedes tienen otras opciones y esta es la razón por la cual jamás olvidamos darle las gracias por elegir Both Sides of the Story, ambos lados de la historia, de lunes a viernes desde las 2 hasta las 5 de la tarde, aquí en Power 106 FM. La misión continúa para educar, capacitar, iluminar y estimular el espíritu empresarial. Bienvenidos.
The Bluetooth aux input model. The aux input model.
Come back. C'est vendredi le 21 avril 2023 et nous vous saluons tous qui nous écoutez où que vous soyez dans le monde. Nous sommes reconnaissants du don de la vie ainsi que du privilège d'être votre service par une nouvelle édition de votre programme Both Sides of the Story, le pour et le contre. Nous ne considérons pas votre fidélité comme à l'un de soi parce que nous savons que vous avez l'embarras du choix. C'est pourquoi nous n'oublions jamais de vous remercier de choisir d'écouter Both Sides of the Story, le pour et le contre, du lundi au vendredi de 2h à 5h de l'après-midi sur notre antenne Power 106 FM. Nous continuons notre mission d'éduquer, d'habiliter, d'éclairer et d'encourager l'esprit d'entreprise. Bienvenue. Come back. All we're saying is it's Friday, the 21st of April, 2023, and we greet you well, wherever in the world you are listening to us right now. We remain eternally grateful for the gift of life and the privilege to serve you on yet another edition of your program, Both Sides of the Story. We don't ever take your listenership for granted because we know you have choices. And that's why we never ever forget to remember to say thanks for choosing to listen to both sides of the story, Monday to Friday, 2 to 5, right here on Power 106 FM. The mission continues to educate, empower, enlighten, and encourage entrepreneurship. Welcome. Come back. This afternoon, as you join us, we're coming to you live from the Consulate General of Jamaica in Miami, Florida, and that's located at 44 West Flagler Street in downtown Miami, Florida. And we are using the opportunity to play our part in the build-up to this year's Jamaica High Five 5K run walk, which is scheduled for the 6th of May. And already the preparations are in full swing, and we're looking forward to sharing some of that information with you, our faithful listeners at home and abroad, here on both sides of the story, Power 106 FM. We thank those of you who've been following our movements and keeping in touch. Thank you very much. And we look forward to your full participation. After all, it is your program, Both Sides of the Story, here on Power 106 FM. As usual, whenever we get the opportunity to press flesh with members of the diaspora, we're also quite anxious to hear their respective stories and also to provide information that can be quite useful, especially when it comes to networking and related matters. And so we want to say good afternoon to Dr. Monique Blake Roswell. She is the outgoing president of the Jamaican Women of Florida, JWOF. Good afternoon to you, Dr. Monique Blake Roswell. How are you? All right, I don't think we have her on the line just yet. So while we're trying to get Dr. Monique Blake Roswell on the line, we want to use the opportunity to give you some background and also to bring to the attention of our listeners that this is a very busy period here in the diaspora, not least of all here in Florida. And there is there's that, well, we just mentioned the organization, the Jamaican Women of Florida. They're having their event tomorrow. That's one of the events happening this weekend here in Florida. So you might want to make a note of that. If you didn't know, they're celebrating their 10th anniversary, 10 years of sisterhood and service. Jamaican Women of Florida 2023 Women's Empowerment Conference is scheduled for this Saturday, as in tomorrow, Saturday, the 22nd of April, running from 8:30 in the morning until 4 in the afternoon. And it will take place at the Fort Lauderdale Marriott in Coral Springs, in fact, at the Coral Springs Hotel and Convention Center. The keynote speaker is Dr. Monique Rainford, and we are looking forward to hearing what she has to say. In the meantime, as we have said, it's also a busy period for members of the Jamaican diaspora here in South Florida, because come the 6th of May, it will be time for the 4th annual community 5K run walk, which aims to promote health and wellness. And it's a fundraiser for the Adopt a Clinic initiative back home in Jamaica. And I believe under the leadership of Consul General Oliver Mayer, this group of Jamaicans in the diaspora here in the southern United States, this group has identified and has taken under its wings, so to speak, 5 clinics, as I understand it, hence High Five 5K run walk. So make a note of that. And more than that, apart from Miramar Regional Park in Miramar here in Florida being the brain center, so to speak, simultaneously in 5 cities across the southern USA, you will witness that spirit of unity in service to Jamaica and Jamaicans. And so the cities to be involved in all of that: Atlanta, Georgia; Birmingham, Alabama; Houston, Texas; Phoenix, Arizona; and Orlando in Central Florida, along with the Tri-County South Florida region. So it's the Jamaica High Five 5K run walk, the event initiated by Consul General Oliver Mayer, which is intended to raise awareness and engage in healthy lifestyles in everyday living in Jamaica and the diaspora. And the event will continue to garner positive response, even more than it has thus far. In fact, last year's turnout included some 1,000 participants across the 5 cities in the southern USA. And if you need more information, you can go to Jamaica High, H-I, that's Jamaica, Jamaica HI, the number 5, the letter K, the word run.com. That's Jamaica High 5K run.com. And you'll hear more as time progresses. In fact, we'll speak with some of the participants and the volunteers, all things being well, in the Miramar Regional Park bright and early in the morning on the Jamaican Diaspora Live online. But in the meantime, we are going to take a break and come back with hopefully we have Dr. Monique Blake Roswell on the line, the outgoing president of the Jamaican Women of Florida. And we look forward to the information that they'll be sharing with us. There's more after the break.
To 5 or by sending a text or WhatsApp message to 876-279-8598. Brought to you by Benson Pharmacy and Wellington Dental. That's powering your health.
Is the delay
Powerful
on?
health and wellness discussion and interaction. This and every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Only on Power 106 FM. It's the latest development set to spice up Jamaica's real estate market. It's the Suncoast Beach Club. This development boasts modern townhouses and duplexes in 12 miles Bull Bay in St. Thomas, just 15 miles away from Kingston. Power 106 FM will dish all the details during a live broadcast from the Suncoast Beach Club Open House this Saturday, April 22, starting at 10:30 a.m. This broadcast is brought to you by Levy and Associates. That's a live broadcast from the Suncoast Beach Club Open House in Bull Bay, St. Thomas, this Saturday, April 22, live on Power 106 FM and the Power 106 FM app.
Let's go. Thanks a lot for staying with us here on your program, Both Sides of the Story, Power 106 FM, still streaming live on the Gleaners website, go-jamaica.com, live on your smart devices all over the world, taking your calls on 876-922-4112 876-922-4112. And let's clear a few of these messages. Biju in New York says, "Good afternoon, Dervan. I hope all is well." Indeed, all is well. Thank you very much. Sarah Scott is also online. Welcome. Sheldon says, that's Sheldon Brown says, "Greetings, sir." Uh, not hearing. Sorry, you're not hearing, Sheldon. Hubert Fowlin says, "A very pleasant Friday afternoon to Mr. Dervan Malcolm and his listening audience." Good afternoon, Hubert Fowlin. Violet White says, "Good afternoon, Dervan. Friday afternoon blessings to you and yours." Thank you very much, Violet White, for your message as well. Keep those messages coming in. Sean Chambers, good afternoon to you. Elton Gordon says, "Welcome to Florida, Dervan, tuning in from Orlando, Florida." Thank you very much for tuning in from Orlando, Florida. Good to have you on board. Thank you for making it both sides of the story here on Power 106 FM. And Joan Edgehill says, "Greetings to you and your listeners, Mr. Dervan. Greetings to you too, Joan Edgehill. Thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you very much for joining us." And as we were saying, going to the break, it's the 10th anniversary of Jamaican Women of Florida, and they're having their 2023 Women's Empowerment Conference tomorrow, Saturday, the 22nd of April, from 8:30 in the morning until 4 in the afternoon at the Fort Lauderdale Marriott Coral Springs Hotel and Convention Center. Dr. Monique Rainford is the keynote speaker. So that's happening tomorrow. The theme, "We are the Jamaican Women of Florida, and we believe together we have the power to do anything," they say. And so you can check that out right here in Florida this Saturday, tomorrow, the 22nd of April. And before that, the training continues, the training involving members of the health and wellness organization known as the High Five 5K Run Walk, which is scheduled for the 6th of May. And we wish Consul General Mayer and his team all the very best as they seek to continue to raise funds for the development of those 5 health clinics that they have, committed to working with Jamaicans on the ground in Jamaica in enhancing and making them better. And we look forward to those outcomes, and we congratulate Consul General Mayer and his team on the work that they have done so far. All right, let's see can we try again to connect with Dr. Monique Roswell. Hello, good afternoon. Good afternoon to you, Dr. Monique Blake Roswell. Good to speak with you, outgoing president of the Jamaican Women of Florida. What's the feeling right now as you prepare to hand over the baton to the next president of JWOF? That's encouraging news. Was there a particular target or a set of priorities that you set for yourself or that was somehow designed for you? And how has that gone?
If your lawn looks more catchy, off your first application, and we'll help ensure a greener, healthier lawn. Guaranteed. True Green. Live life outside. So we continue to encourage to grow our nation through empowerment of women. And one of the things that we do, and our conference does, is we enlighten and our scholarship recipients, because the Jamaican Women of Florida, we do every year award at least two young women who are first or second generation Jamaican American females who will be going to a high school in the fall. We do award scholarships to them in the amount of $5,000 for 4 years. And this is to assist with their education at a 4-year institution. And so one of my goals as president has been to do that, and we were able to successfully do that last year. We awarded
Women's Empowerment Conference. Can you paint a picture of the nature and extent of the program of activities you usually engage in for this event? Women's Empowerment Conference. Can you paint a picture of the nature and extent of the program of activities you usually engage in for this event?
Absolutely. So this year, our title is, and our theme, I should say, is celebrating sisterhood and service. That is what our conference is all going to be about. Just as women are welcome to the conference, men are absolutely welcome to attend the conference. And again, we are not just going to be having talks about sisterhood and service, but celebrating our community and the service that we provide within the community. We do have a wonderful panel that is lined up that we will be having that will include Judge Simone Rowe from the Florida 15th Circuit Court. We also have Noelle Baldwin, who is a director of diversity relations within Jamaica, and we also have Una Morgan of the Grammy award-winning group Morgan Heritage, who will be a part of our panel. And we have a keynote speaker, Dr. Monique Renford, who is an obstetrician and gynecologist, author and public speaker, and an expert in health disparities affecting Black women in America. And we also will have a lot of networking and shopping opportunities, and also music and fun. So again, that's the lineup for tomorrow, and I'm so excited about it, and I can't wait to see many of you there. Again, food, shopping, fun, networking, and also a robust panel, and also a great keynote speaker is what you can expect if you're attending the event tomorrow. And of course, watching us award 2 young women who are scholarship recipients for 2023.
Well, you sound like a proud mom, a proud in terms of the your stewardship as president, and just knowing how things have worked out so far. So, what do you get another opportunity at some point to run for the presidency, or is this it for you and you are relieved that it's over? What do you to run for the presidency, or is this it for you and you are relieved that it's over?
So I will become the immediate past president and the advisor to the new board, the incoming board of directors. And this is not it for me with the Jamaican Women of Florida. I will continue to assist my sisters within J Wolf as we continue to uplift our community here in South Florida and also in Jamaica. We do have a girls' home in Jamaica that we support by the name of Melody House, where we do assist young women who are survivors of abuse. And we assist them in all types of forms, whether it be funding, mentorship, and encouragement, and also visits to Jamaica to who we call our nieces. And so I will continue to assist with all of the different resources and support services that Jamaican Women of Florida have to offer.
Well, we definitely want to congratulate you on the work that you have been doing in service to the beneficiaries. Dr. Monique Blake Roswell, outgoing president of the Jamaica Women of Florida, JWOOF, celebrating their 10th year of sisterhood and service at their 2023 Women's Empowerment Conference, scheduled for tomorrow, Saturday, the 22nd of April, from 8:30 in the morning until 4 p.m. Eastern Daytime at the Fort Lauderdale Marriott Coral Springs Hotel and Convention Center. More after the break.
nicjamaica.com or visit any of their office locations today. Irrigation, making the difference in agriculture.
It's the latest development set to spice up Jamaica's real estate market. It's the Suncoast Beach Club. This development boasts modern townhouses and duplexes in 12 miles Full Bay in St. Thomas, just 15 miles away from Kingston. Power 106 FM will dish all the details during a live broadcast from the Suncoast Beach Club Open House this Saturday, April 22, starting at 10 a.m. This broadcast is brought to you by Valerie Levy and Associates. That's a live broadcast from the Suncoast Beach Club Open House in Bull Bay, St. Thomas, this Saturday, April 22, live on Power 106 FM and the Power 106 FM app.
The College of Agriculture, Science and Education, CASE, continues to play its part in revolutionizing Jamaica's productive and education sectors for the demands of the 21st century. Learn more about CASE's philosophy, programs, and services in a special feature during Farm Talk with Althea McKenzie every second Monday at 6:18 a.m. on Power 106 FM. This feature is brought to you by the College of Agriculture, Science and Education, CASE, Castley Gardens, Portland. That's a special feature showcasing the College of Agriculture, Science and Education, CASE, every second Monday at 6:18 a.m. during Farm Talk with Althea McKenzie, right here on Power 106 FM.
That's why I know this song. So let me tell you all of you leave me alone. As I sing this song, everybody say all of you leave me alone. As I sing this song, now let me go la 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 la. I mean I know.
Let's go. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for staying with us here on the program, Both Sides of the Story, Power 106 FM. I'm Dervan Malcolm. We're coming to you live from 44 West Flagler Street in downtown Miami, Florida, as we feature the work of Consul General Oliver Mayer and his team of volunteers, both within the Foreign Service and within the broader community of Jamaicans and other nationalities. And so the focus is on the Jamaica High Five 5K Run Walk, which seeks to raise funds to provide the resources needed to the five clinics in Jamaica that have been adopted by Oliver Mayer and the other members of the Jamaican community here in Florida. So that's a key area we've been looking at, and we're getting closer to this year's High Five 5K, and wanted to get people in gear and get people ready and excited and just uh, all G'd up and ready to play their part in enhancing existing clinics and similar facilities across Jamaica. So that's a key area of focus, and we look forward to the uh, fruitful outcomes. Violet White, good afternoon to you. Having hearing difficulties at the moment, not sure why, but no doubt the team is working on that. Natalie Winter says, big up Miami, Florida vacation time, Dervan. Looking forward to hear from family and friends. Keep up the great work. Remember to take it easy and take pictures for us to see. Encourage those in Miami to send what they can to Jamaica. We really need the help and the support. Remember the less fortunate in their prayers. Take care. I'm continuing listening. I'm continuing to listen, she says. Listening. Take care. Okay. Thank you very much for your message, Natalie Winter. Good to have you on board. And thank you for tuning in. Looking forward to your continued listenership and participation. So that's where it's at now. We're not too long from now, we're going to be speaking with another of our guests waiting in the wings here on both sides of the story, Poro 106 FM, still streaming live on the Gleaners website, go-jamaica.com. And let's see, is right, Dr. Monique Blake Roswell, outgoing president of the Jamaican Women of Florida. Jay Wolf, are you still there? Okay, great. Thank you. Thank you very much for staying with us. And we want to get a sense now of what they, I think we came close to asking you that question earlier anyway, which is, I mean, what now? Do you look to other initiatives or other ways in which you can contribute, or do you continue to serve uh, as a member of the Jamaican Women of Florida? Jay Wolf. You look.
I will be the immediate past president and board advisor to the newly elected board of directors of the Jamaican Women of Florida, and I will continue to assist with the great work that is being done within our community here in South Florida and Jamaica by the Jamaican Women of Florida. Of course, I will continue to also support other initiatives that we have within the Southern diaspora, and of course, I will continue to support whatever it is that we have in our local communities. One of the things that's powerful about the Jamaican Women of Florida is each year we do try to have different events, host different events to raise funds that will go to contribute to our next generation of scholarship, but also assisting our girls' home that we support back in Jamaica, Melody House, which is a girls' home that houses girls between the ages of 13 to 17 or 18, who are survivors of abuse. And our support could be with financial or whatever request that there may be from our house.
Mm-hmm. And finally, how will you measure the success of tomorrow's event, your 10th anniversary Women's Empowerment Conference? What are the markers that will say to you, yes, we have achieved our objectives? Event, your 10th conference. What are the markers that will say to you, yes, we have achieved our objectives?
Well, one of the greatest markers is all of you who are listening. If you cannot attend the event, if you could donate to our scholarship fund or Melody House, you can do so by going to our website, www.jamaicanwomenoflorida.com. Or if you can attend the event tomorrow, that will be a wonderful success. We will see a full house of both women and men who are there to support our organization and the initiatives that we have in place here in our local community and also set for Jamaica as well. So those are two of the great successes that I hope to have tomorrow, is that we will increase our...
Well, sounds like it will be a lot of fun as well. We want to wish you all the success that life has to offer individually and collectively, and trust that you will continue to serve in whatever capacity you're able to in service. Story Paro 106 FM, still streaming live on the Gleaners website, go-jamaica.com, live on your smart devices all over the world, and taking your calls on 876-922-4112 to 5, 876-922-4112 to 5. And we are also going to be having a word with Cairo Eubanks, founder and advocate with an organization called Bringing the Globe. And she's also focusing on Operation Cyber Harassment and storytelling with a purpose. So we have quite a bit to talk about in a little while from now. And while we wait to make that connection, let's remind you that you're listening to both sides of the story here on Power 106 FM, still streaming live on the Gleaners website, go-jamaica.com. We are live at the Consulate General of Jamaica here in Miami, Florida. And we continue to provide a platform for members of the diaspora to continue to